Yeah, it's time. It's definitely time. Wow, it's been a long time coming because, you know, we perish for the lack of knowledge. We will perish for the lack of knowledge. The lack of knowing who we are, the lack of knowing what our body holds, the power that our bodies hold from the Creator that gave us this body, from the lack of knowing the situation, the lack of knowing that we can prevent things from happening just by taking care of our bodies, just by loving the Creator's work. The people perish. We perish for the lack of knowledge. This is bottom line. In this video, I want to reintroduce to us that our bodies have the amazing ability, an exceptionally amazing ability to defend itself. Yes, absolutely, without a doubt. It is powerful. It is an army-based system that has so many components that are ready to deprive the attack of this power. Our bodies are purpose-filled, but people perish. We perish for lack of knowledge. Yes, right now we are in a quarantine. We're in quarantine mode in this world. Well, understand, I gotta let you know, your body, my body, is quarantining right now. As I speak, as you watch this video, your body is making endless attempts to quarantine. You know what? Just keep watching. And we're gonna get down into the ugly part about mucus. This is part 2 of the good, the bad, and the ugly. If you have not watched part 1 yet, I would highly advise you to go watch that video about the good and the bad. But in this video, we're gonna get down and dirty about the ugly part of mucus and what happens when we don't see its power. Stay tuned, puppy viewers, because this is going to get ugly.
You gotta keep moving, you gotta keep pursuing. Don't go backtrack, oh yeah. You can go on from here. You got a purpose, you're part of a plan, more substantial than gold, a piece of the land. You got to know.
Without mucus, your engine stops. You're a dying breed, a lost cause, a vulnerable host. Your body becomes incompetent, unavailable, unusable, deprived of power, deceived, naive, foolish. It loses its purpose. Not because it wants to lose it, not because it doesn't love you, not because that it's not created for you to live, but because we help it lose its purpose. There are 3 things about mucus that we should look at to make sure that it is able to do its job, that it is doing its job. Color, consistency, and the amount. The color of the mucus, the consistency of the mucus, and the amount of the mucus. Mucus acts as a sticky glue from all unwanted bacteria, viruses, germs, free radicals, foreign particles, all these things that can compromise your body and create a problem. And how big a problem it creates is dependent upon your color, the consistency of the mucus, and the amount of the mucus within your body. Our bodies are made to quarantine. What I mean is, our mucus is made to quarantine. It's made to trap things, any invader. It's made to call it out by name and to trap it in its goo, in its stickiness, because mucus contains antibodies. And I just feel sorry for the bacteria, but not really, because when the mucus grabs hold of that invader, the enzymes within the mucus kills that invader's purpose. It has an atmosphere that invaders cannot live in. So that's why mucus is so important. But until we make mucus change its character, it's not so good anymore. It's not so kind to our bodies anymore. If anything, it gets confused. We can confuse our mucus. We can confuse our army base. Our bodies are filled with liters of mucus. It is constantly producing mucus. 1 to 1.5 liters a day. All around our organs, all around our upper airways, our lower airways, mucus is all around inside of our bodies. Now, there's a misconception that when you see clear mucus, that means, okay, I'm okay. But when we see yellow and green mucus, we're like, oh, we're sick. That is true in a way. But remember, it's not just about the color. It's about the consistency and it's about the amount. So when you see yellow and greenish mucus, it's not always a sign of infection. It can mean that your mucus has a lot of bacteria inside, that your mucus is actually doing its job. And it has enzymes in it that's trying to ward off and to kill that bacteria that has entered into the mucus before it gets to your organs. That can create a long line of problems. It can create cold, flu, virus, whatever they want to call it. It can create a mess of things. So that's good when you can see that mucus change that color sometimes. And then another thing, we have to look at the consistency of the mucus. Because when the mucus has a massive effect on you, you automatically want to hawk. You automatically want to get it out. Your body wants to expel the mucus from your body right away, to just empty out the bacteria that it has trapped and throw it away. So, and some people can have thicker mucus than others. They can be thin or thick, but either or, you want to get that out of your system, okay? Your body should always have mucus. We should not just be, okay, we want to get all the mucus out of that body. No, because that would make us more prone to having a cold or a flu, because there's nothing around our organs to ward off that bacteria, or not even to ward off, but to trap that bacteria as it tries to enter into your body. So you don't want to have a dry, throat or a dry nose and things like that. That would just show that you are lacking some mucus and you need more mucus production. Mucus production is so critical to the body's defense, the body's health. So the amount of mucus is so important. Now, sometimes we can get carried away. This is where the ugly part comes. Now, when we have too much mucus, when it's excessive, it's too much, we're overdoing it, you cause mucus to go into overdrive mode. You overwork it. You begin to slave drive your mucus. Your body cannot keep up with how much mucus it's producing altogether. And it will show up to be an infection in the long run. It will show up to be a sickness in the long run. It will show up to be called a disease in the long run. It will show up to be called, a virus in the long run. It will show up to cause you to have symptoms like a fever, congestion, pressure in the chest, things that were not there before. It would begin to show up because mucus is overworking itself. Mucus is, it's doing way too much. And you can feel it. You can actually feel it in your chest. You can actually feel when you have a lot of mucus, when you barely can swallow, or you barely can sniff, or you barely can, do these things. And it just seems like it's more hard to do these things because the mucus is kind of building up. We need to slow down on the type of foods that we eat that create more unnecessary mucus. Some foods don't create mucus. They actually just do this job and just give you nutrients and things like that. But there are other foods that create more mucus than our body actually needs. Sometimes we just do too much, y'all. We just do entirely too much. And it just causes a mess of problems in the long run. So we want to be cleared out, but not completely cleared, just enough to allow our powerhouse to do its job, okay? Now, I just talked about mucus in the upper airways, but there's another type of mucus that is actually in our lower airways called phlegm, because of inflammation. So when phlegm or mucus becomes excessive further along down your body, it can cause a range of problems like lesions, sores, inflammation, things like that can be an underlying effect from a disease that you may have or a sickness that you may have. When inflammation is involved, more likely it's because mucus has not been permissioned by you to trap the bacteria and the virus or whatever is coming in, the debris, the dirt that is irritating our system as a whole. So we must keep in mind that we don't need so much mucus. We just need just an amount that our body is able to produce, to use effectively when killing invaders like those. Because mucus is highly effective. It's highly helpful when it is normal. It does a great job curbing a cold or curbing a flu or curbing whatever is coming and trying to attack our bodies. It does an amazing job at doing what it does. The immune system will amaze you what it does. You won't even know it's working, because when our immune system is good, we can dodge a whole wad of viruses. We can miss a whole wad of bacteria. We can miss and dodge and curb a whole mess of mess, but only because the enemy, the invader, the debris, all that stuff first has to come to our mucus. It first has to meet the protective layer. Meet it first and greet it. And if the mucus is right, if the mucus has good consistency, if our mucus is intimidating and ready to quarantine effectively, then best believe our immune system is doing the do. If the mucus is not doing well, your immune system is then confused. Wait a minute, it's not even supposed, nothing's supposed to be in here. But okay, we're gonna do our job. We're gonna bust these bad cells, and we're gonna bust these things that's trying to destroy our good cells. It's not going down like that. Even I know they gotta get their mucus together, but as an immune system, we gotta do the do. But don't think that our immune system is gonna do the do and we're not doing the do on our health. Eating correctly, eating healthy, eating foods that will boost our immune system, drinking things that will boost our immune system. If our mucus is being timid and shy when it comes to foreign particles and things like that and such, then those things are going to come on right on through into your body. It's going to be in your immune system, and then we're just going to be compromised. We're just going to be exposed. So it's so important beyond the mucus and further into the immune system to have our immune system boosted. Yeah, you may have a slight little symptom, but it won't completely interrupt your entire life. Like for a moment, you may experience some symptoms because your body is working on what it's working on. The mucus is catching up because of bad eating habits, and it was the wrong consistency, and it was the wrong color, and it was the wrong amount. And so the mucus had to work extra hard, and the immune system had to work extra hard. And if these things are not working the correct and proper way, then we're doomed. Like, that's how it is. So that being said, please know that your body is not a punk, a weaselly thing. That's a word. Your body is not an easy host if you don't let it. If you allow it to do what it does best. If you feed it the right things, if you feed it the right drink, if you feed it the right herbs, if you feed it the right things, then it will give you a boost. It will do its job. But we have to know this or we will perish. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you for watching. Feel free to check out my website at purposevineyards.com. I have different products on there. Go check them out. And stay tuned for my new products coming out in the nearby future. Such as what you see me wearing in this video, these earrings right here. Yeah. Check them out. They will be on my website. They are made of natural material. So we're going to go higher and higher in Purpose Vineyards. And I appreciate you for watching this video, Purpose viewers. You have so much purpose in your life. And remember, if it's not for purpose, then really, what's the point?
Don't go backtrack. You can go on from here. You got a purpose.